brings us to the end of our little intermission, our interlude. That was something. At the very least, we can say, at least for the moment, the flashing is over. I have no idea if the next game has any flickering or flashing. I don't believe so. We got a BBC micro game. That's a first for Big Bad Game-a-Thon. It's a fun little edutainment game. I've seen some little bits and pieces of it here and there, and it's good Faces bot material through and through. It's got some really farty audio too. That's going to be interesting to take in. Fyzzu is going to be bringing us that in the form of Granny's Garden. So stay tuned. Get excited for that. Don't pick up any rings. I don't know what'll happen to you. I want you to stay here. Avoid the rings. Give me just a minute and we'll switch over to Fyzzu.
イーストニーム、ご覧の皆様は引き続き、楽しんでいらっしゃいますでしょうか。ビッグバットゲームソン2023ストリーム配信です。続いてのゲームは、グラニーズガーデン、の、ショーケースとなっております。こちら、解説がまだいらっしゃっておりません。コメント上でもゲームについてやったことはあるよっていう程度でも大丈夫なので、ぜひ、一緒に楽しんでいただけたらと、有識者の方のね、遠慮なくコメントしていただければと思います。ちょっとね、これ、どんなゲームか見てみたら、これもう時代が時代のゲームなんですよね。BBC コンピューター 32K。
Hello, Big Bad Game-a-Thon. Hopefully you can hear me. I don't really know how I'm going to follow that up. My head is ringing. And this is going to be quite a
正直、このゲームの有識者 いたら怖いくらいな部分はあると思います。ちょっと見てみたんですけども、ゲームという概念が出たら、ゲーム機あたりの、なんだろう、すごいクラシックなゲームなんですね。タイマーが開始されました。グッドラックです。
mid-80s to knowing how often the UK changes computers, probably the late 90s, and it was, as the name implies, kind of pushed by the BBC, the British Broadcasting Company.
はい、ここから一体何が始まるのか。何かプログラミングを打ちますよみたいなことをちょっとおっしゃられてるみたいですけども。
Suspects in terms of ports and so on and so forth, but yeah, for the most part, educational games, some of which are really, really interesting. One of which is Granny's Garden, which is a game that traumatized me as a child. This is a really weird game. It's an educational game, which will frequently gaslight you. It will make you do incredibly counterintuitive things. It will kill you for doing really weird things. Let's just fire it up and take a look. I'm just going to check that I've got... Yeah, we've got the disk drive set up. So you can
BGM が始まって。
disk loading sounds for a moment. We want Granny's Garden Part 1.
すごい時代を感じるタイトル画面。グラニーズガーデンパート1、パート2。どちらかを選んでください。
This is not a speedrun. This is going to be a showcase. So we're going to be getting things wrong, we're going to be making a lot of mistakes, and we're going to be using the frame skip feature to speed back through things. Are we ready to start? You know what? Are we ready, chat? I think we're ready.
Oh.
Sorry about that, I accidentally broke things. There is a magic tree here. Which one do you think it is?
There is a magic tree here.
C2 or C2?
Which one do you think is this?
Let's go through them. Is it A1? There's not enough magic in that tree. Alright,
どれにマジック、魔法がかけられると思っておりますか？
there's not enough magic in that tree. C2.
ちょっとなのかな。
Ah, there we go.
あ、正解。わあ、すっごい画面だ。
So technically, I guess you could say that was briefly educational. It teaches kids to read a grid.
Welcome to the Kingdom of the
I
Mountains.
apologize if any of you have got whiplash coming to this after.
山の国へようこそ。
By the way, because this is the slowest game in existence after what is possibly the fastest and most manic. But here we are, we're in the Kingdom of the Mountains. Do you have a password? No, we don't. We will do, though. Can you see a cave? No. No, I definitely can't. Yes, you can. Okay, fine. Game has told me. Do you want to go in the cave? No, caves are scary. There are things in caves.
Do you
like
want to
bears and
go in the cave?
lichen. Okay, apparently I do want to go in the cave. I don't have a choice about this. You're inside the secret cave. The king and queen of the mountains have been locked away in
ノー
the
って言ったのに、
Their 6 children have been taken away and hidden by the witch.
動物の中に連行されましたね。
Not really. Down with the monarchy. I'm on the witch's side with this one. Apparently that's not very nice. But thou must, so I guess we have to. You must try to find the missing children. The first one to look for is a girl called Esther. The king and queen's pet raven will help
これ
you.
もう自分の生まれた世代だともうすでにプレステとかそういう世代なんですけど、
Oh,
昔のゲームはこういう対話型の
there we go. Here's our raven friend.
ものがたくさん作られてたらしいですね。
In the king and queen's blue raven, I have magic powers. Would you like me to help you? I mean, I like crows, corvids, ravens, magpies, but you're blue. I don't trust you. No.
私は
I'm
王
very
子
sorry,
と
but the king and queen say that I
王
must
と
help you.
王女王の青い鳥です。
Woodcutter's house. The witch has made the woodcutter leave his home, and now it is a prison for Esther. Are you ready to come with me? I'm thinking no. We're probably going to want some adventuring tools. We want a torch.
何か手伝うことはありますか？
Weapon of some description. So give me a little bit of time. I'll come back. We'll get this sorted. Don't be silly. You are ready. Okay.
あ、照れちゃった。
This is the woodcutter's house. Would you like to go in? No, I'm not ready. I just told you that.
とにかくノーって言っていく。
Before you go in, you must solve a little puzzle. There is a secret word on the house. What is it? Wall. No, the word is on the
なん
wall.
か、家ビ
I can see kind of what looks like a backwards.
ッグっていう文字が見えていますけ
and a
ど、
backwards
気のせいですかね。
oh, sorry, a regular 3. So T, a backwards C, and an I. They're written in pink. No, the word's in blue letters. Oh, I think AI has it in chat. It's clearly pig. No, the word is fig. Yeah, at this point in the game, if you keep getting it wrong,
Ah.
right, just tell you the
ビッグじゃなくてフィッグがっていう
Uh,
文字が隠れてますっていうことなんですね。
Fine. Now we can go inside, but we must be very careful. The witch has set some traps for you. Would you like to take an apple from the tree? No. I will let us in now. Note that this is one occasion where the game is more than happy for us to not do something. Which is fun, because this has actually soft-locked us.
あ、ポイントの解説者さん、ありがとうございます。本当はやりたくないことがあるとそれをさせてくれる。そしてゲームオーバーになる。
We can see a door leading to the kitchen, a door leading to the back room, a cupboard, and some stairs. Let's check out the back room. There is nothing here except a small wooden box in the corner. Would you like to open the box? There is a 50-50 chance whenever you make a decision in this game that the developers decided that it's a terrible idea and it should kill you. But in this instance, I know that the box is safe. So let's open the box. There's a note inside and it says, "It's not in this room that you will find the witch's broom." Which is helpful, though we're not looking for the witch's broom, we're looking for a princess called Esther. Alright, let's try the stairs.
イギリスでは学校教育で使われてた。
Its mouth is open wide, I think it wants to eat you. What can you throw at the snake? Chat, what can we throw at the snake? I need help here. I don't know what to do. Pants. Pants are good. Let's throw those. That will not work. Alright. Well, we have a stick. Let's throw the stick. What a pity. The stick was an evil magic wand. Now the witch is coming. And now welcome to the screen that traumatized me when I was 4 years old.
なんか物騒なこと言ってません。魔女はあなたを食べたいと思っている。みたいなことを言ってませんでしたか？そしてなんだろう、これ。No, I'll go you. I will send you home.
Yeah, that appearing on screen or any mention of, oh dear, you shouldn't.
口が恐ろしいです。
Caused me some great problems when I was younger. Yeah, it wasn't great. Now I've got you, I will send you home at once.
あ、また青と入れ
About 4, 5, 6, that was condensed nightmare fuel.
I am very sorry, but which has sent you up.
So we start again from scratch. However, starting again from scratch, we're also going to rapidly increase the speed. It was B1 this time. Do we have a password? No. I can see a cave. I want to go in the cave.
そうですね。
I would like to help the king and queen. Hello, you're
今のは
help me.
魔女に食べられちゃったエンドっぽい
At
です
this
ね。
point, I think we can go back to real time. This is the woodcutter's house. I still don't want to go in. I know what's in there. The witch is in there. The secret word on the house is fig. And we would like to take the apple.
ショーケースだから全部頭見せてくれるのか
What
な
do we need to do in here? It doesn't matter if you take the stick or not. It's fine. We can check out the cupboard where it's very cold and we can see a red broomstick. If we take the red broomstick, it's a trap and the witch gets us. We can also... You know what, I'm going to take the stick just to prevent that message from appearing again. We can also go into the kitchen, where there's a huge cooking pot hanging over a very hot fire. I wonder what is in there. Are you going to look in the pot? No! Because if you look in the pot, the witch gets you. Remember what I said about how most things in this game will just randomly kill you? So, we go up the stairs where there is a nasty snake, and contrary to any form of logic I'm aware of, we do not throw the stick at the snake, because obviously that will summon the witch and kill us. We throw the apple. What a good shot you are, you have killed the snake. Well, now I feel bad. At the top of the stairs there is a note on the wall. It says, Esther is in the house, hidden well from you. Look again and you may find that one broom is now two. You go back down the stairs, and now if we go into the cupboard, it's very cold in here. All you can see is a red broomstick and a green broomstick. Yes, we're going to take one. We will take the green broomstick. Well done.
Well done. You have found Esther. Remember this password. そう、これは一つのモードクリアしたってことですね。
Yeah, let's speed this up.
グラディズカードパートまたタイトル戻りましたね。今のはグッドエンドっていうことで。
Let's set this back to real time. Do we have a password? Yes, we do. Yes, I'm sure I have a password. Why are you gaslighting me about this? Our password is snow. So far you have found Esther. Now you have to find Tom. Each time you find a kid, it does indeed restart the game. You use passwords to basically proceed through the different chapters of the game.
助けなきゃなんない。
There are 2 chapters on each
あと5人いるんです。
side of the floppy disk, I guess. Raven friend, hello. I will help you find Tom. He's been hidden in the giant's garden. I'll take you to see my friend, the toadstool. Get ready for some more amazing art and animations. Hello, I am the talking toadstool. Whoops. Let's continue that.
はい、喋るキノコだよっていうことか。
Everything is perfectly acceptable. Tom is hidden on the other side of the giant's garden. You'll need some help to cross the garden. These creatures can help you. Worm, bee, snail, spider, butterfly. You're on the edge of a wide pond. You'll need help to cross the pond. Who do we want to call? Obviously, we want the worm to help us with the pond. I'm not sure.
全然違うゲームですけど、マリオのキノピオの英語圏の名前でトードっていう名前でしたからね。多分これ、ただ喋るキノコだよっていうことだったと思う。なんかニュッて出てきましたけど。僕は泳げません。敵はアズオポンド。おばりそうに。ものすごく申し訳ない。
Back again, are you? Don't sass me, toadstool. Alright, the correct solution here is to call the butterfly. Who does not animate, but instead just flickers. I'll try to carry you across over the pond. Hold on tight. Here we go. We have done it. Now you are across the pond. You have to go through a small wood. You set off through the wood. A shower of nuts is falling on you. The nuts hurt your head. You need help. The nuts are hurting you. One of the creatures can help you. Let's ask the bee for help.
誰を呼びますか？今度は B が蜂を呼びます。呼ぼうとしてるの。
Actually, yes, I do.
Fortunately, B, snail, spider, butterfly.
I blame the witch. We're gonna call the bee.
で、それをどれかを呼ぶことができて、これが8。これが 8？
I will sting the nut trees for you. Here I go. Ouch, a nut has made my nose bleed. I will have to go to the doctor. Well, that's, yeah. No comment. The worm is,
今の間違った子を
can help us here.
呼び出しちゃったってことになります。は、
seems like it's potentially useful. You know, dig underground. I'm staying in bed. I don't want a big nut on my head. You'll have to try someone else. If you don't know,
また戻っている。
don't worry about it.
状況としては、多分ビッグノッツ。
So we will have to try again. Okay, let's call the snail and actually make some progress. I will say,
あなたを助けてくれない、助けてあげれないが他当たってください。
Speaking as an arachnophobe myself, less so than most other things in this game, at least. I will be able to help you. Come inside my shell with me. Now we are safe from the falling nuts. You must cross a flower bed. There are lovely flowers here. Look out, an army of ants is coming. You need help. The ants may bite you. One of the creatures can help you. Well, let's see. We've got the worm, who goes along the ground. Probably not very useful. We've got the bee. Again, probably not super useful. The snail. Snail shell, maybe? Who knows? The spider, possibly eat them, or... you know what, let's try the bee. Hello, bee. You were of such great help when you stung the nut trees. Then a nut made your nose bleed. Let's see how you're doing. Have you forgotten what happened? A nut made my nose bleed. The doctor has told me to rest. I'm very sorry. And we get a witch jump scare.
また魔女が出てきた。ということは、さっき見ましたね。
Speaking of which, let's speed this up once again. Yes, I'm ready to start. Which is the magic tree? B2 this time. Yes, I have a password. Yes, I'm sure the password is snow. Talking toadstool. Great. We're on a pond. We need a butterfly. This time,
これが今見せてくれたのは死亡侵襲ということになります。今度は正しい順番でやりましょうっていう。
We'll just take the snail immediately.
で、今度は正しい順番でやりましょうっていう。 で、今度は正しい順番でやりましょうっていう。
Alright, There are lovely flowers, but look out, an army of ants is coming, you need help. Chat, you yelled worm repeatedly, don't think I didn't see you, we're calling the worm. And we get to watch him rise up out of his earthy home very, very slowly. I will dig a long tunnel underground, you can follow behind me, you will soon be safe from the ants, because as everybody knows, ants don't go underground? It's fine, don't worry about it. It makes sense.
あなたの、
What lessons this teaches kids. At the moment,
あなたは穴を掘ることができます。私はそれを手伝うことができます。それによって、兄の大群が逃げることができます。
You must follow a twisty path. You hear a growling noise. A huge black dog.
っていうことですね。
The dog has big yellow teeth. You need help. The dog belongs to the giant. One of these creatures can help you. I think maybe this might be the bee's time to shine. You know what? I'm seeing worm again. So sure, let's ask for the worm. Let's get the worm coming up here very, very slowly again. And hopefully this won't kill us, but hey, if it summons the witch, then so be it. You shouldn't have called me, the dog will dig me up, I'm going. Thanks for your loyalty, friend worm. And we got witched again. Alright.
パートが出てきましたね。失敗ですね。
B1 this time. Password is snow, and this time we will actually do it correctly. We want the butterfly for the wide pond. We want the snail for the nuts. We want the worm for the ants. And now we will return to real time, and we want the bee for the dog. Chat, if you think that's a cat, I have questions for you. I'm not seeing it myself. I'm the one to help you here. I'm going to buzz off after that dog. Now you are safe. I stung the dog's bottom.
Now you are safe.
Amused children to no end. You can see a very tall tree. There is something at the top of it. I think you should climb the tree. The tree will be hard to climb, you need help. I wonder if you can climb the tree. Well, I mean, logically, you would think...
ここまででスパイダー一度も呼ばれてませんね。
But there is only one creature we haven't used. However, let's call the butterfly again anyway. I don't think this will kill us. I would like to be able to help, but I've already helped you once, and it's against labour laws. I'm feeling far too tired to be able to carry you again. Okay, it didn't kill us. So yeah, for the first time, we are going to request help from the spider. I do love that there is unique dialogue for most of them, depending on when you call for them. This looks
またこの味のあるデザインのスパイダー。
familiar with old ZX Spectrum Amstrad CPC Commodore 64 games.
上下しています。
I'm the one to help you here. I will climb up and drop a thread. Well done, you have found Tom. Remember this password?
これで正解。あなたはトムを見つけました。
So at this point, we do in fact need to reopen the game. And once more, turn off the disk drive sound effects and go to Granny's Garden Part 2.
で、パート2に行くと。
Because you need someone else to put the other floppy disk in, I guess. Ready to start? Well, no, I wasn't born ready. This was terrifying when I was 4.
このタイトルの音が結構癖になってきましたね。
At this point, we get to something that is both an actual logic puzzle and slightly let's go with
Kingdom of the Mountains. もう
Welcome to the Kingdom of the Mountains.
手を出す必要ないでしょっていうくらいの文字だけ。
We found Esther and Tom. Now we have to find Claire and Anna. Because I guess it's 2 kids apiece for the last parts. We can once more watch our raven friend fly ever so slowly towards us.
まとめられた。
My quest for the Holy Grail. Anna and Claire have been hidden in the City of the Dragons. Are you brave enough to look for them? Dragons? No. I'm sure you are, really. Here we go. MK Cyborg, you are more correct than you might realise. But we'll find that out towards the end.
あの青い鳥は案内役なんでしょうね。なんか出てきた
I
ぞ。
will refrain from commenting.
なんだこれは。My name is Arturo.
Before you can enter the city, you must answer my question.
門番をしていると。
What is your favorite food? What's our favorite food, chat? And yes, there are many other versions of this game. However, the witch is less terrifying in all of them. All of these are far too sensible colours. Colours? Well, there were some colours in there. But I haven't slept. I'm seeing poop. You know what? I like that idea. Let's go with that.
Poop.
Whenever I have poop, I start to sneeze. That was also very, very funny when you were young. There is a little girl here who seems to be lost. She says her name is Anna. And now he's going to sneeze again. Is he having poop this entire time?
Take her with
You can take her with you to meet the dragons. Well, that was easy. We've found one of the 2 people here already. These big dragons are going off to hunt for their dinner. With no frames of animation, just gliding slowly off the screen. These 4 baby dragons have been left behind to guard Claire. You will have to tame them.
なんか増えたんですけど。
4 magic collars, which will make the dragons tame. You can only catch 1 dragon at a time. You can make the dragons come out by throwing them their favourite food. Each dragon has a different favourite. You have 3 bags of chips. Just realised that's very American of this game. 3 oranges, 3 lollies, and 3 buns. If you run out of something, the witch will come. Remember, you must try to make the dragons come out on their own. So basically, the way this works, each dragon has a food it likes, a food it dislikes, and 2 foods that it really doesn't care about. What you need to do is make it so that 1 dragon comes out at a time. It's a logic puzzle. Only you have a very limited amount of things, or a very limited amount of attempts.
この4つは何を投げるのか
Told all of the rules in terms of which dragon likes what. Fortunately,
この4つだったらオレンジとチップスしか
the
みんな
solution, or at least I know
どういうもの
one
かわかんないです
solution.
け
There are
ど
lots of ways of doing this. If more than 1 dragon is out at a time, then you can't capture the dragon. You have to send the others back. So first of all, we go bun. The red dragon loves them, so he'll come out. The green dragon sometimes eats them, so he won't. Blue dragon sometimes eats them, so he won't. Yellow dragon hates them and would go away if he was out. You can put a magic collar on the red dragon. So next up, after the buns, we need lollies. Because that makes the red dragon go away because he hates them, but the green dragon loves them. After that, we want oranges, I think. Red dragon sometimes eats them, blue dragon loves them, and there we go, collar on that, and then the final one, we want chips. And there we go, we have collared all
どれがどのドラゴンの好物かを
the way you're looking at this, we have decapitated them. You are right, it could be a bag of chips from a fish and chip shop.
発する
I didn't think of that, but that seems like, you know, I mean, cold chips can be quite good. All 4 dragons now have magic collars. Now that the dragons are tame, you can go into their cave to rescue Claire. She is very pleased to see you. Well done, you have found Claire and Anna. Remember this password, River. And now we get to the final part of this game,
これで
which,
2人を助けることができました。
which is also a surprisingly long
こっ
pass.
ちとしても、英文以上のことがわからない状態なので。
Interesting. Our password is River. We have to find Jessica and Daniel, the final two
あと
kids.
2人を助けるということは、
If only.
状況的には、
Yes, this is absolutely the land where magic goes to die. Logic, rather.
Okay.
Magic, too. Sanity as well. The land of
Avoid
mystery.
me to the ground
Also,
of
I hope
mystery.
you're all fans of The Shining. So, the land of mystery. We are where the red cross is. We must decide which path to take. So from here we can go to the cottage or the forest, and then from the forest we can go cottage, lake, castle. Several of these paths will just outright kill you because the witch is randomly on them. You cannot, for instance, go from the forest to the castle or the castle to the forest. That's a game over. But this is, that aside, a section of the game I really, really like because you
この
can
パートでは地図を作り、どの道をあなたを殺すかメモしておく必要がある。
to do and solve at each location.
そんな物騒な。
This was super cool when I was young, and I kind of like it now as well because I haven't
君
seen
を覚えて
something
ことです
like this in an entertainment game. Again, this actually feels kind of like an adventure. So, where do we wish to go? Well, we want to start off by going to the forest. I'm mostly going to try not to screw this up because there isn't much reason to. There are also a few optional things you can do here. We probably won't be doing them. Welcome to Creepy Forest. I'm not sure why it's creepy, but I'll take your word for it. These trees are pom-pom trees. Please take your litter home with you. There is a fire near here. You can put out the fire, fetch some water from the lake. However, we're not going to the lake. Instead, we're going to go to the cottage. And I'm going to have a drink while we do this.
マスター次はコテージするんだと。
Ah, that was nice. Hydrate, everybody. You're outside a cottage. There is a huge key on the ground. We want to take the key and leave. We're not going into the cottage just yet.
鍵を
From
取
the
って
cottage,
作
we
り
want to
ま
head
す
to the
鍵
hill.
で鍵をに
You're on a
丘の
high
上
hill. There is a lake nearby. You can see a
ま
castle.
たすごい。これを丘の上って言っちゃうのか。
It's very smoky near the forest. There must be a
まあ
fire.
時代も時代ですからね。
A giant voice says, I am a hungry giant. Shall I eat you? Counterintuitively, the correct solution here, and a good lesson to teach children, is that if a giant asks to eat you, say yes. Don't be silly. I don't really eat people. Well, not many. That is indeed the correct solution, and you have to say that. If you say no, he just tells you,
今
you better get out of here then.
俺はお腹を空かした巨人だってい
The
う
only way to actually
と聞い
get
てま
a
したね。
stone, which you need. You have to tell the giant, yes, yes, you can totally eat me. Yeah. From here, we want to go back to the cottage. And we do want to go inside. For anyone keeping track, we've probably got about 8 minutes left, thereabouts. The witch is inside the cottage. She has a cake in her hand. Do you want to take the cake? Yep, let's steal her cake. You have the witch's cake, and now she has a permanent grudge against us. You don't just steal someone's cake. From here, we want to go back to the hill again, because going to the lake from the cottage will kill us. You're on a high hill, there is a lake nearby, and a castle and a cottage, the distance to the forest, it's very smoky, there's a fire. From here, we go
なん
lake.
とか生き残って
You want to use my road, you'll have to tell me what sort of trees grow in the forest.
越えてるみ
Well,
たいで
those
す
were
ね。
pom-pom trees. We know this because we went there. Thank you. You may pass by. I don't know if this was some sort of weird test of his or if he was actually just curious. I mean, the forest isn't that far away. I figure he could have visited it himself, but maybe he was put off by the name Creepy Forest. This is my lake. Have you come for water? No. You want to know my name? No. No, we don't. What we want to do instead is go to the castle. There's a reason for this, you'll find out why. Also, have a brief moment of extra nightmare fuel.
これ目ですね。ていうか、さっき出
I
て
am
きた
watching you.
ドラゴンですかね。
Yeah, this isn't
いや、色が。
terrifying at all. I am the keeper of the castle of dreams. I am hungry. To enter the castle, you must give me your cake.
お前のケーキを汚せ。
You open the castle door, you keep the key. You are now in the castle of dreams. Everything is strange in here. Are you ready to explore? Get ready for a drug trip, everybody. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to... Oh, if you thought the game was strange until now, Rodney, oh boy. We have now entered the
なん
Shining.
だなんだなんだ
I don't know what dreams you have in the Castle of Dreams, but I don't want them anymore. The first time I played this emulated, I assumed that this was glitched.
ブラックが起きてますけど大丈夫ですかこれ。
Floppies for this somewhere around here. You a fan?
You are from Daniel.
Well, that was good. Now at this point, we do indeed want to go back to the lake.
一応見つけたのでよし。
I want a key to eat
ですか今の。
Yeah, that's right. You can go here, try and get the water, give him the key, and then be unable to open the castle. You may have my key. Enjoy. You may take some water from my lake. Do you want to know my name? Sure, why not? Your name is Redhorn. Fair enough. That is useful for one of the paths where someone asks what the name of the Keeper of the Lake is, but we aren't taking that path. So hey, from here we can go to the forest. I see you've brought me a stone from the hill. Thank you, you may use my path. Basically, one of the other routes, I think it's from the hill to the castle, demands you know the person of the lake's name. You throw your water onto the fire. The fire is now out. Now you can see a tall tower. The door is open wide. Do you want to go in? Sure, it can't be any more disturbing than everything we've already seen on this adventure. You enter the tower and... you find Jessica. That's the end of the adventure. I hope you enjoyed it.
旅は終わりました。
Thanks.
Thank you. あ、タイムスパンストップ起きましたね。グッドゲームです。全員を助けられたと。
Only punishment being her cake was stolen by some interloper.
Our granny says it's time for tea.
Imprisoned by the witch.
ティータイムの時間です。皆さんもね、
Granny says it's time
そ
for
う、
tea.
水分補給は大事ですから。それも飲んでいきましょう。
Granny's garden. It's
ということで。
I have a very real soft spot for this game. Like, this was part of my formative years, and I don't think it's bad per se, it's just...
任務は王と王妃を救出することだ。しかしその代わりこの時で救出しただけでゲームは終了。そう、なんですかそれ。
Some very
Yeah.
silly things. But it has some actual logic puzzles, it gets kids reading, and as
なんだろう、本当に、なんだろう、受け答えしてゲームが進んでいく、時代を感じるゲームでしたね。
There are several semi-sequels to this game, since I see Granny's Garden 2 being
なんか、自分がやったゲームの中でも、こういう受け答えの一番古い時代のゲームっていうのをオマージュしたモードとかがあるんですけど、それをちょっと思い出してましたね。
But yeah, there are some really, really cool and weird
こういう
edutainment
時代
games
もあ
on
ったと。
PC Micro, and it was a delight to be able to show this off for you right now. We may take a look at some of the others in Big Bad Game-a-Thons in the future, because, you know what, these are fun, these are interesting, these are unique, as opposed to a lot of edutainment games which are, frankly, very staid and uninteresting and just makes you add numbers together and stuff. Flowers of Crystal is excellent and also ludicrously hard.
それでは、
Dragon Droom,
ここまでご覧いただいたのは、グランリーズガーデンでした。
Regardless,
は
thank
い
you for watching this. I hope you enjoyed.
そもそも、フィズさん定義は
Try not to think too hard
ちょっと早いですけども、
the fate of the king and queen after the witch learns that children
こちらで、私の方の司会が、
is still at large. The
こ
kingdom
ちらの時間までとなっておりますので、次の司会から
host, please take it away.
変わり
Thank you
たい
very
と思
much.
います。それでは、失礼いたします。